Hey, how you guys doing? Before we get to the rest of the video and the games, I've been sick lately, so I haven't able to finish the rest of the video. My voice is good enough now. I'm going to try to push it through, so that's what I'm doing right now. Of course, this has to do with the Sega Genesis Mini little gaming console. And originally, I wanted something for my 4-year-old. He's almost 5 now. Something he won't break right away. He's broken most of all of his tablets and cell phones that we gave him to play his games on. Something that doesn't cost too much, and I think would last him long enough. And it has a lot of the 80s games that I loved as well. And I ended up playing quite a bit myself, such as Sonic 1 and 2 games, and also Castlevania is another one. I think Altered Beast was a third one that I played as well. And so, looking at the price when it first came out, it was around, I think, around $80, and now it's about $20 cheaper, around $59.95, I believe now. So they reduced the price. And for some, that may be kind of expensive for something this small. But considering you do get like 42 games, you have to factor in the games themselves, which is quite a bit. 42 games, I think. 42. So we're going to look at it in depth and see that now. Hey, how you doing, guys? We're going to take a look in detail with the Sega Genesis Mini, and it's obviously much smaller size than the full original gaming system. Now, it uses a little bit different format, and some of the buttons and other configurations are just for aesthetics. They don't actually work. For instance, the volume slider doesn't really do anything, but it's there to represent a nostalgic feel of the original gaming system. Another thing that doesn't really work as well is this panel here. It does come off just like the original, and I believe this is where you put your memory module for saving games as well. And then let me put this back real quick, and also let me see if I can find it there. There, the headphone jack. It's not really a headphones jack, but it does say phones, and there's no hole there because it doesn't work either. On-off button does work as well as the reset button, and even the flap to put in the game cartridges. When you it does work like the original, but when you open inside, look, there's actually no cartridge plug to plug into. It's simply just the plastic all the way to the bottom. So, but it obviously you don't really need that as well because all the games are built in. So the controllers do use everything's pretty much a USB interface. You got 2 slots for the controllers right there, which it does provide, by the way. And my focus is off a little bit. And going to the other side, it is powered by a USB mini or micro. I can't remember one of those two connectors. Very similar to what cell phones use. And also a full-size HDMI out to your television right there. Kind of completes it. And excuse me, my voice is out a little bit today. And of course we got the Sega Genesis controllers, which are pretty much what you expect, with very similar to the original. And I believe it's slightly smaller. The original was a little bit larger. And then also, like I mentioned, it is a USB-A connector here. Starting the gaming system for the first time, I noticed it defaulted to the Japanese language, which is virtually unplayable. So luckily I was able to mess around and find the English language version, which I'd be able to switch over right away. Another thing I liked on here, for the screen settings, you can go from a 4:3 ratio to 16:9 ratio with most modern HD televisions, so I can now watch it full screen. I also like the fact that you can open up system menu at any time during the game, and you do have 4 slots for saving games for each individual game, as well as going back to the main menu to select another game and save and load. In this post-COVID-19 world, it's a little hard right now to find gaming consoles since a lot of people are staying more at home, being homeschooled. So this is definitely a viable option, even though the games are much older. And for older and newer players, it could be nostalgia if you're an older player, and then of course new players, giving something to do until perhaps this COVID-19 thing blows over. Plus, it's for a very good price. It's been reduced $20 over the year or so, and you have a bevy of games. I believe it's 42 right now, and they even implemented their own version of Tetris to play on well. So thanks for watching, and see you guys later.